What's going on, guys? What's going on? Brownworks. Got Brownworks Rescue. All the guys in here. Joe Morgan, how's it going? How's everybody doing? Try to get some more people in here before we get started for sure. Hope all is well with everybody, man. As you can see, I got a little nice, a different setup, man. I got some new equipment, and I'm trying to work some things out, do some things differently, man. Because I really want you guys to be more involved in my lives. You guys can put all your questions up here if you want to. That's fine. I will be getting to those here in a little bit, but I want it to be a little bit more of a little more interaction with you guys. So just to let you guys know, I do have a phone line you guys can call in on if you choose to call in on the phone line, and I also have a video chat you can use. I got a link that you can use to join the video chat. If you want to be on video, you can. If you don't, you don't. But if that's a case, you can. Yes, he can. It's a little bit of an upgrade. Just a little bit. How's the audio? I want to make sure the audio is good. How's the audio, guys? Y'all hear me just good? Turn that mic up just a little bit. I don't know if it's too loud or not, but all right. First, let me start off, man. It's been that 5 minutes, so I'm smoking right now. I'm smoking Perez Carrillo. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, Perez Carrillo, and I'm not ashy today. All right, I'm not ashy. So uh, stay off me. I'm not ashy today. But I'm smoking a Perez Carrillo. What this cigar right here was rated the #1 cigar in 2020, and it actually got the highest rating of any cigar that has been rated for Cigar of the Year. Now, I've already smoked one of these, and I really wasn't feeling it all that well. It does have a lot of complexity to it, and it's a very strong cigar, but I really wasn't feeling it that well, so it wasn't all that with me. Also, I want to go through my daily carry before we get started. So I'm carrying my Benchmade. This is the Benchmade I'm carrying. It's an auto knife. This is one of the Benchmades that I carry every day. And on my pistol, I'm carrying my 1911. And it's the one with the Roundworks grips on it. That's what I'm carrying EDC today, man. So just wanted to show you guys what I was carrying today and what I had on me today for my EDC, my knife and my gun, and what I'm smoking on. I'm drinking on a little bit of coffee because I'm a little tired. So, all right, Chris 77, you'll be all right, man. Brownworks, yeah, man. We love these grips, man. I love them. I love them, especially the ones you gave me for my 10 millimeter. I've got a I've got a video coming out on that 10 millimeter soon, guys, because Chris 77 donated to the channel, and I was able to use that to get some ammo. I got 2 boxes of this ammo right here, and I was able to make a video. So y'all be looking out for that video. Y'all look out for that video pretty soon, okay? So we're gonna do that. All right, so this is what it is. We got 9 people in here. That's good enough, man. Right tonight's live is just a trial run. I just want to, try all this new software that I got out. I want to try and make sure it runs smoothly and all that stuff. So I am going to post. Hold on, let me change my banner. I'm going to post a phone number that you guys can call into. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Hold, please. All right. So you can call into that phone number right there if you want to call into me and just holler at me real quick. Um, you can call that number that's scrolling down at the bottom of the screen. You can see it down there at the bottom of the screen. Just call that number real quick, and you can talk to me. we will be able to chop it up real quick just to see what you want, what's going on with you. Also, I have a link to uh, a live also. Yeah, that number snap back. If you want to call it, man, go ahead. I have a link. I'm gonna share a link also with you guys to go ahead and join the show if you want to be on camera. I don't know if any of y'all ugly suckers want to be on camera or not, but if you do, and like I said, guys, this is just a trial period. Y'all, please bear with me. This is just a trial period. All right. Now, if you click on the link or you call in, please don't have YouTube playing in the background because that's going to double feed me, and I really don't want that. All right. So please make sure that if you are going to go ahead and call in or click on that link, you have YouTube playing in the back. I mean, you do not have YouTube playing in the background because it's a little bit of delay when it comes to where I'm at and what YouTube is showing. It's a little bit of a delay. So, guys, what is on y'all's minds, man? Let's talk about it. Any questions or anything like that, go ahead and call in or click the link so you can join and we can talk about it, man. Whatever y'all got in your mind. Now, if you click the link, it takes a little bit. You got to go through all the settings on your camera and all that stuff. So I understand. Miss K, hey, Miss K, I really go ahead, Miss K, call that number, please. I mean, you one of the ones I've been wanting to talk to because I'm really feeling your videos and how your little swag you got about you. You know what I'm saying? Out there shooting all the time on Instagram and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Favorite squad car model. Okay, so Wax Factory is asking a lot of questions. All right, so my favorite. Let me go back and find out exactly. Let me see your first question, Wax Factory, because you had one and I forgot what it was. Favorite rifle light go. I would say my favorite rifle light is probably that O-Light, man. I like the way that O-Light is. I just like I like the whole package of it. I like stream lights also, but just purely on how the light operates and how it is, man. That light you can take off the rifle and use it as a regular light if you need to. You know what I'm saying? It you never can go wrong with having extra light. You know what I'm saying? So stream light rifle lights are kind of hard to take off. The O lights are very easy to take off the rifle, and you know the pressure switch works very good with it. It's rechargeable. I love the fact that it's a rechargeable light because I literally every couple shifts I'll plug up my lights while I'm riding around in the car just to make sure, you know what I'm saying, they're charged up and everything. I don't have to switch out any batteries, you know what I'm saying? Now, with any light, they might go dead, but you still, man, it's still one of them things where, you know, you don't have to switch out any batteries when it comes to that. Okay? Streamlight everything. Wax Factory says streamlight everything for him. I hear you, man. A lot of people are love that label Streamlight, man. And I fully understand it. Uh, and I love Streamlight also. Streamlight has been proven to the test of time. They have been proven for the test of time. So when it comes to Streamlight, you know you're getting a good light because law enforcement, military, all that stuff, they've been using Streamlight for years. O-Light still has that test of time to prove. So we'll see. But I still like the actual how the O-Light fits on the rifle and the what you can do with it. All right, let's see. Wax Factor says, "What 1911?" Well, I'm surprised. Well, you shouldn't be surprised if you're a subscriber to my channel. You know 1911s, man. I love my 1911s. I have more 1911s than any other gun. Uh, I got a bunch of 1911s, and I like carrying them every now and again if I find a good holster. Now I got a new holster. That's why I'm carrying it to see how comfortable this holster is. I got a holster from Bravo Company. and I don't know if I'm feeling it all that well, man. It was a cheap holster. It does the job, but inside the waistband, I don't know if this holster is going to do it for me. C-Cam said provider drop this. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, rescue. Olight pistol lights are good, man. Robert Lumsford, what's going on, man? How you been? How you been? Nobody wants to call into the channel or nothing. That's crazy. Let me see. I lost my spot. I lost my spot. All right, here we go. Favorite squad car model. Okay, so um, when I worked my undercover days, I had a Ford Taurus show, and that was my favorite squad car because that mug was so fast. It was the fastest squad. I've driven all the Caprices, the Dodge Chargers. Hands down, the fastest car I've ever driven was that Ford Taurus show. The fastest car I've ever driven was that Ford Taurus show. I mean, hands down. So stream, that's all good, man. No problem. No problem. Yeah, man. I saw one. Joe Morgan said that Santee went live. I saw that she had went live, but I caught it way after it was already done, and I would have dropped in if I knew that she was live at the time. I need to turn on notifications for her, man. Just whenever you know what I'm saying she's going live, I can drop in real quick and bust up the party. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to do. Bust up the party. Native girl, how you doing? If you're going to Joe Morgan, if you're going to get a light laser, Joe Morgan asked about the light laser. Joe, if you're going to get a light laser, then I would go with the Streamlight TLR 6 or something like that. Now, what Ruger SR 22? I don't know if they make a light for that, but something like that. Light lasers, or you could go with a light laser Olight. They make a pretty cheap one too. They might make one that could fit on that SR 22 as well. So check out those two. But I usually go if I go with a light laser, and I usually go with the light laser on my little small guns like my Glock 27, stuff like that. That's what I usually do. Hold on one second, guys. We got a call. Hello.
Hello.
Diesel TV. How's it going? Who are we talking to?
How are you? This is Miss K.
Miss K, what is going on, lady? How you been?
I've been doing very well. How have you been doing?
I've been doing good. Well, see, I wanted to highlight you because I've been seeing you've been shooting a lot, girl. Where you getting this ammo from? Who the plug? Who the plug now?
I know some I have worked with some of my military buddies that are still active duty, and then some of my law enforcement buddies that we the gym happens to be right next to my job. And they go over to this gym, which pretty much every law enforcement officer in this area, they go over there to work out.
So you mean to tell me if you're trying to find steroids, that's where to go. Go ahead.
They're at the gym like nonstop.
Right.
So, and I work in a federal institution, of course, VA hospital. So
right.
It's right next to the gym, so to speak. So we pretty much see each other every day.
Right.
And so we linked up. We kind of go out and hang out, and sometimes. A lot of times they let me shoot their ammo. I was like, okay.
What?
Yeah, I don't. But you know what? I don't take advantage of that. I don't take advantage of that. I just if it's something I want to try out, yeah, they'll let me run it, and I'll let them. These are guys that that's in the community that I trust and everything.
Right.
So
right.
One of them shot my FX9. He absolutely loved it. I said, okay, all right. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that
it's just about who you know. It's just about who you know or who you link up with.
well,
That's
you know
all it
what?
is.
I have a local gun store that calls me whenever they get ammo in, but the prices are just so
Yeah,
outrageous. See, the 10
I know.
millimeter ammo that I showed earlier,
Hmm.
I paid $40 a box for that. And the only reason I paid $40,
Wow.
yes, I paid $40 a box for it. And it's full metal jacket
Right.
ammo. It's 180 grain, but
Hmm.
it's only reason I did it is because I really wanted to shoot that 10 millimeter, and I just didn't have any other ammo. Nobody had 10 millimeter. Nobody had
Right.
anything like that. So yeah, it was one of those
Hmm.
things that um, you just sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's true.
it
Yeah.
tells what
So
it tells. You know what I'm saying?
it is. I mean, it's everything's overpriced. It's hard to find anything that you really want. And I still need to buy some more 9 millimeter because I keep getting you know weapons where they're chambered in 9 millimeter, and
Right.
that's more. I need more of that particular caliper. So I
Well,
was like, well, I got to stock up when I can.
the most ammo I have is in 9 millimeter, and it's like
Hmm.
I don't want to tell them I have over 5,000 rounds of 9 millimeter. So I'm not
Oh
really
yeah,
looking for
yeah.
I'm not really
That's
looking for any 9 millimeter per se. I have a lot of
right.
rounds of 40 and 45, but it's like that
Hmm.
357 Sig, and
Yeah.
the 10 millimeter, those rounds that aren't like popular rounds. That's when I'm having a hard time
Right.
finding. You
Oh
know,
yeah. Yeah.
and
Because
and
one of
if
my
it comes up to where 9 millimeter, if I find a
yeah.
box of 9 millimeter that I can buy for $15, oh, I'm picking it up.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Definitely. Yeah.
So what you been
So I
shooting
mean,
lately?
it's I have I did the last you know I bought the FX9, which is like an AR.
Yep,
It's
yep,
a
yep.
PCC basically,
Right, right, right.
and we had a blast. We've been having a blast with that. And, like I said, my army buddy shot. He picked it up and shot it and everything, and that's basically what I've been on because I haven't really. I've been holding on to my 5.56.
Right.
So I
Oh
haven't
yeah,
been taking my rifle to the range or anything like
yeah.
that.
I
So I
hold
said,
on to
well,
all my 223 5.56.
yes,
I haven't even
yes.
thought about taking that to the range at all.
No, no, no,
You know,
no. I'm not
so
even taking that to the range right now until we can actually walk in the store and get the ammo off the shelf, so to speak.
right,
It's plentiful, which
right,
may be a
right,
while before it's like that. But
right. Especially with the
yeah,
ATF
I've
doing
been
everything they're
concentrating
doing.
on the 9 millimeter, caliper right now. So hey, it is what it is.
That's good. That's good. Well, I appreciate you calling in, lady.
No problem, no problem.
I
I said,
really.
look at him looking all fancy on there tonight.
Hey, well,
Woo.
you gotta step your game up every now and then. You know what I'm saying? You gotta step your game up every now. You gotta show some
There's
growth.
nothing wrong with that.
You
There's
know what I'm
nothing wrong
saying?
with that at all.
But see, but the thing about it is that I have a lot of subscribers that come on here, and
Right.
I have a hard time. Like every other gun channel I see when they go live with other gun
Yeah.
channels. I don't want to go
Right.
live with a whole bunch of knowing other gun channels.
Yeah.
I want to go
I
live with people
understand.
that got questions. I can help them.
Right.
I can get some
Right.
insight from you guys. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes. We learn
I
from each other.
right,
Hmm.
right. So that's why I'm trying to do it like this, because I like this a lot more than going
Yeah.
live with another gun channel, and they're trying to get their likes up on their
Yeah.
subscriptions up on their channel as
Right.
well, and then they trying to overtalk
Hmm.
me. This ain't
Right.
no
It's more
competition. I ain't trying
personable.
to.
It's more personable this
Right,
way. And like you said, you know your fan base and your supporters and stuff like that. Is we just getting to know each other
right,
basically, and
right, right. That's
that's
all we're doing.
cool.
That's
That's
all we're
cool.
doing. That's
Yep.
all we're doing.
Yep.
All right,
That's
guys.
it.
Well, that was Miss K. If y'all are not subscribed to Miss K, and I just now said I don't like to go live with other YouTube channels, but Miss K is is an exception because she has been there since day one, and I really appreciate you, Miss K. Y'all go to Miss K, find her channel, and subscribe to her. So I
I
appreciate it.
appreciate that.
You have a good one.
No problem.
All right.
All right. You too.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right, guys. So that was the first call. I see you, Native Girl. And who is Hey Poopy? Who is that? Who is that? Somebody on here that is saying, okay, Native Girl, we're gonna come to you next. We're gonna come to you next, Native Girl. Let's go. Choice. Hey, lady,
Hi,
how are you doing?
I'm good.
All right,
This is pretty cool.
you like this?
This is pretty cool.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying to get everybody in. Like I told Miss K, I just wanna react to y'all, man.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Hey, Poopy,
See
where
if
you
you
from?
can get. See if you can get Joe up on the screen since he like to talk so much
Joe
up in
Moore,
the chat
I
box.
know, right, Joe?
He
Joe,
talks so much. Him and Southside, get up in the box.
come
Get
on,
up in the box.
C-Cam too. C-Cam need to come on
Yep,
up here
him
too.
too. Get up
You
in the
know,
box. Talking
come on,
trash
y'all.
on the
Hey.
on the.
Okay, they go. Okay, hold on. That's Mr. Morris. Let's add Mr. Morris.
Get up in
over
the
here.
box. Talking trash on the. Where you
Hey,
at?
Mr. Morris,
that's
turn your background, turn your YouTube off in the background.
Hey,
That's
did
Mr.
it turn off
Poopy.
now?
Yes,
Okay.
all you gotta do is mute it. You don't have to turn it off. You just mute it.
Yeah, I did. I muted it. Hey, boobies.
What's going on, man?
Shit, just got called into the office. One of my guys had to run out on a family emergency, so my ass is down here. What y'all doing?
Man, I'm just going live. That's all. Just going live.
There's your Hey Poopy.
Yeah, that's Joe. That's Mr. Morris. His
That's the international call sign.
right.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
So is this the new equipment?
Yeah, I got some new equipment in, man. I'm just trying to step my game up. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I'm telling you.
I ain't spending a lot of money, but you know, you got to reinvest in what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So
hey,
so how
that
many
diesel debrief, man.
right.
So how many people can you have in this platform right here?
I can have 6 at a time. I can have 10 waiting, but I can have 6
really?
at a time. Yeah. So I mean, if it like what I really want to do is I really want to bring up subjects that people have questions about, like how much ammo is enough ammo for EDC, or you know, stuff like that. We can have back and forth conversations
Right.
about what I think and what you guys think, and maybe we can change each other's minds, or maybe not. You know what I'm saying? It's just a conversation. There ain't nothing to get mad about. Ain't nothing to be on here talking about. None of that bull crap. It's just conversations I want to have with you guys.
Also, when they're in the chat box, they can't see the other people like we can, right?
What do you mean?
So like I can see Mr. Poopy.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't be able to see us, right? It's just me and him can see each other, right?
No, they can see the whole screen. They can see the whole screen. They can see me, you, and him because I put everybody on the screen. Now I can make it to where I don't put y'all on camera and I just hear your voices. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But once I do it like this, like if I was to remove, let me see. Let's go back here. So now you guys are not on screen anymore. It's just me on screen and you guys are still in the background.
See what
I'm saying?
That's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. So
is that the new surprise that you was talking about?
well, I mean, new equipment. I mean, I just got some new equipment. You see the mic, don't you?
Don't make me come over there.
Listen. Come on.
Don't
to the moon, Alice. To the moon, Alice.
Don't make me come over there. Stop talking trash. Oh.
So, Mr. Morris, what you up to, man? Okay, so what have y'all been practicing? Going to the range or anything like that?
No, I've been doing what do you call it? Air practice.
Dry firing?
Yeah, dry firing.
Okay, that's good practice. That's
I've been doing dry firing because the range ain't quite open yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, where you located?
I'm in Massachusetts. The range is in Foxborough.
Okay. Well, I knew where you were, but everybody else didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
Okay. What about you? Well, okay. So, when's the last time you've been to the range, Native Girl?
I would have to say at least 2-3 weeks because my back been acting up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's not too bad of time. For dry firing, 2 weeks is pretty good. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
you gotta keep it. I got to keep it regular.
Right. I know some people that dry fire and they don't go back to the range for like a month or two, and it's like dry firing doesn't help you if you're not going to the range as well. You know what I'm saying? It helps you if you're going to the range.
Yeah, I'm getting my daughter into dry firing too, so she can get used to pulling that trigger.
Right. How old is your daughter?
She'll be 17.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mr. Morris, when's the last time you've been?
Last time I've been to the range was, I don't know, probably about 3 months ago. But last time I've actually been practicing, I just did some room entry at the new place with some low grade MVGs last night.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm working mainly. What I'm doing is, well, one, I'm getting ready for Juneteenth. We got to shoot with the BGOE, but
Juneteenth
but
is
the other
next
part is
week.
just taking advantage of all the new space that I got now,
Okay, nice.
and trying to get that in between filing office paperwork. We'll put it at that.
Right.
A lot of paperwork getting filed around here.
Nice. I got you, man. I got you. Well, I've been going back and forth, man. You know, my problem with going to the range is I'm always taking another gun for YouTube. I have not been able to really practice with my carry weapon and my EDC like I want to. So that's been my problem. But you guys, just to let you guys know, and you guys are the first to know, I have been accepted into the North Carolina Firearms Instructor School. So I will be going to Firearms Instructor School.
Congratulations, bro.
So I will be a North Carolina Firearms Instructor pretty soon. So I'll be doing my own classes and all that stuff. So
Man.
Congratulations.
Your EDC and your work pistol, you keep them with pretty much the same grip length or the grips, and your triggers are pretty much all the same though, right? Just so you got that range.
Yeah, that's why I'm not really all that worried about, you know, getting out there like that, because you know, it's one of them things. It's like all of the trigger is the same. I have to requalify with my duty pistol every year. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to shoot it, and in between that, I am shooting other guns. So it's not that big of a worry of mine. It's just one of those things where I know I need to get back in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, I would love to be able to go to the range at least once or twice a week, but with working and all that stuff, you know, it's just not. It's just not. You know.
Well, that's why I had to switch up with everything I had, because I used to back in my the other office I used to work for, I used to carry a car, CW9. Loved it. Best concealed I ever had on, you know, at that office. But, you know, you can't switch in between that unless it's another car because of how thin the profile is.
Right. All right, so Native Girl, I'm gonna go ahead and remove you so I can get C-Cam just left. But listen, guys, I'm just trying this stuff out.
Oh yeah, no problem.
I don't want to kick you. I don't want to kick you from the stream. I just want to kick you from the layout.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was wrong.
Well, now she hosting the show.
Okay, here we go. Remove. Okay, there we go. All right, you're still in there. All right, so it's just me and you now, Mr. Morris.
But yeah, notice that as long as you keep the grip and the trigger pretty much in that same neighborhood, you know, it's a lot less things to worry about.
Well, see, with me, I hardly ever change out my triggers unless it's a gun that I'm not really going to be carrying like that. I think, you know, I try to keep my triggers straight from the factory.
Oh yeah, you know me both.
Because, right, because I mean, unless it's like a competition gun or something like that, I just try to keep it factory. I don't try to change that up or anything like that. So the triggers are going to be pretty much the same. It's just that, you know, when you're practicing your EDC or your duty weapon, you want to practice to draw as well. Yeah. I have not been able to practice drawing my weapon at all, basically, because when I go out for my review videos or anything like that, I'm just shooting the gun, basically just shooting the gun. I'm not really. See what I'm saying? So practicing for your EDC and your duty is totally different than just making these videos. Now I am getting my shooting time in, but as far as, you know, drawing the weapon, presenting it like you're supposed to, and being able to be on target, that's what I'm a little more concerned about.
Well, do you allot yourself time on your shooting day? Well, your video shooting is what I mean, / shooting days, where you'll hit it up, but you'll hit in, you know, maybe like a half hour early just to get that personal time in with no camera?
It's hard, man, because shooting a video it takes up at least 3 hours.
Oh yeah. No, I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? So
like, do you put that in your shooting days? Because I know a lot of guys that do YouTube, or they got to film what they do.
Right.
They'll if they want to get personal time in, they'll allot like a half hour or an hour, but it's only on specific days when they do that.
Right.
They know they got to film.
I have tried that, but like I said, I just try to get so much time in when it comes to those videos that it just gets away from me. Because I try to make I don't want no ratchet videos. You know what I'm saying? So I try to make them the best way I can, man. Let's get
you in this world now, so now you got to care about photo quality. I try. You coming with anything less than Spielberg? Well, I'm gonna talk shit regardless, but the rest of YouTube gonna have something to say.
Oh yeah, no doubt. What's going on, C-Cam? C-Cam, can you hear me?
Man, I can't. My connection sucks out here, man. Hey,
oh Lord,
hey,
man, your connection ugly just like you. Your connection ugly just like you. God Almighty, got that old ugly connection.
My connection is better than you, brother.
So when's the last time you've been out
Get
the
on
range,
my daggone laptop.
All right.
Man, the last time I was at the range was probably in March. I went to the range for a quick second. I sighted in my 300 blackout. I just bought a red dot for that one, so I sighted that in. It was pretty cool.
Oh, okay, all right. You in Chicago? Were y'all able to ever get up and go to the range?
I'll probably go to the range. Say it again.
You in Chicago? Have y'all were able to get up and go to the range like y'all said y'all wanted to?
Oh no, that's not. I mean, I think that was South Side. I think they want to get up to
Chicago South Side. Yeah.
Chocolate drip.
Chocolate drip. I don't know why you delayed. Do you have? Are you listening to YouTube?
See, Cam, you got some. Your Wi-Fi got paralysis, man.
I'll close everything. I'm trying to do.
You trying to do what?
I'm trying my computer to see what's better.
Oh God, here we go. Here we go.
What you using? AOL?
His hamster getting tired, bro. His hamster getting tired. His hamster ain't running around that wheel no more, boy.
Yeah.
I got Sprint. That's what I got.
You rolling up there with some Amish internet. What's wrong with you?
Native Girl asked the question, is my training class only for NC residents? Yes, it will only be for North Carolina residents. The reason why is because we just lost CCAM. But the reason why is because when it comes down to the laws and all that stuff, the laws are different in each state. Yep. So laws in Massachusetts might be different for concealed carry than they are in North Carolina, and the qualifications are different. So that's why you can only do it for one state. I don't really know anyone that can do concealed carry in multiple states. I have never met a person that can do that. But it will be for concealed carry. But I will be doing other classes that are not concealed carry. Right now, I'm just going to be focused on trying to do some concealed carry because with my certification, I'll be teaching police recruits through their law enforcement training. I'll be teaching them how to shoot and stuff like that. So I'll have that to do, and then I'll be trying to do the the concealed carry as well. So. But there'll be other times, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do a range day also in North Carolina, man. I'm trying to get a range day together at the range that I go to. I want to see what the liabilities are and all that stuff. I'm trying to talk to them and see, how we can make that happen. So there's a lot of things that I got in the works right now, people, right now. So y'all just stay tuned, man.
Yeah, I think the big thing about all that is trying to figure out who's shooting for recreational and who's shooting for personal and employment. Right. I noticed those three seem to affect the mindset and who buys what, how they buy it, and what they think they need and what they don't need. Because you got folks like you and myself and some of the others that, regardless if you like it or not, you're going to be armed.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it kind of changes the mentality to where it's not, oh, goody, I get to choose this. It's like, God damn, I got to do this again.
Right. And see, that's the thing. Like, I set aside ammo for me to be able to carry, regardless.
Yeah.
I'd have ammo to carry before I'd have ammo to shoot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're totally right, man. So it's just one of those things, man. I do want to get into the world of teaching civilians. I do. But the main reason for me getting this is to teach recruits how to shoot, because that is the one thing that saves police officers' lives, is being able to put rounds on target. You know what I'm saying? And I've been preaching this since day one. This target shooting that we've been doing, it messes your mind up. It makes you think you can't shoot when all you need to do is be able to place a bullet on target. Get that first. If you're the first one to get a bullet on target, you're 90% more likely to win that gunfight.
Yeah, well, and I think the other part is coming from either civilian or law enforcement, is having a certain mindset of de-escalation, when to shoot, being aware, and understanding that regardless of if it's your job, if it's your preference, or if you just exercising your constitutional rights, you need to understand that before anything else, that firearm is a tool to make you a god.
Right.
It's designed for one thing and one thing only.
Exactly.
And until you learn to respect that, there's going to be certain hurdles you're going to have to get over mentally. And I think, especially for what you're doing, it would be good if there was eventually a day where civilians and law enforcement can train together on like a watered down de-escalation course that involves firearms, so both sides understand what's going on. Plus, some of them knuckleheads on both ends, it'll be a lot easier to detect them, and it'll be a lot easier to, learn how to not get yourself in the news.
Right. Well, I mean, and the thing about de-escalation is it's totally different for law enforcement and civilian, because there's one factor in de-escalation when it comes to law enforcement, is that de-escalation still comes with somebody going to jail.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is totally different from, a police officer trying to de-escalate the situation when the person knows, regardless of the fact, they're going to have to go to jail, compared to the fact of a civilian trying to de-escalate. And that's one of the topics that I will be having on my live is, are you ready to carry concealed? Because, I've had a few civilians, they get mad, road rage mad and all that stuff, and they walking up to cars and they're like, oh, I'm going to walk up to the car. And I was like, well, what if the other person has a gun? Well, I got my gun too. Well, that don't mean nothing. That doesn't
die over this little kid cut off.
Right. Every time you walk into a situation, there's a gun involved. Rescue 29, I see you. C-Cam, I see you. We'll get you on in just a minute. And that's what people need to understand. It's like, it's not the fact that, you have a gun and nobody can hurt you, because you still can be hurt.
Oh, yeah.
It's the fact that you have that gun to make sure you make it back home. And that's why a lot of people look at me when I say I am more than happy to apologize to somebody when they get mad or when I get mad. I'm sorry, man. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yep.
No problem.
Yep.
I ain't do nothing, because I know for one, I don't have nothing to prove. Two,
well, you need to treat that gun like you treat if you're a smart parent when you're around your babies.
Right.
Hey, man, the babies are the first priority. You need to treat your firearm the same way you would treat a child, as in, hey, man, I don't want no problems. You're right. I'm out.
Right.
You do what you need to do to bow out and keep it moving, because your goal is not to come out with your ego intact. The goal is to come out alive.
Exactly.
And, and unfortunately, like I said, I'll leave it at this, just because I don't want to get into that whole deep conversation. But there's a huge difference between civilians nowadays, and there's a difference between cops and law enforcement. I miss cops.
Right.
Cops knew what they had to do. They knew what they was about, and 9 out of 10 of them was in the community. Law enforcement's a different story, but I respect what they do.
Right.
I'll leave it at that.
Right.
Civilians the same way. You supposed to be doing what you need to do, but it's 2021, so
yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Hey, man, I appreciate it, bro. We're gonna get C-Cam and Rescue 29 on here now. What's going on, fellas?
Yo, what's up, Diesel?
How y'all been?
Been good, man. How you
Not
been?
too bad.
Oh, look at C Cam with his nice little connection there, buddy. Look at him calling. Look, he happy about his connection, ain't he?
I had to get on the computer, man. My phone
Hey,
was messing up.
you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
listen, hey, I'm glad you did. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was messed up now.
It was bad, man. I couldn't hear nothing y'all was saying.
Right. So, C Cam, you said the last time you was at the range was in March.
Yeah, in March,
Okay.
sighting in my 300 blackout I built. I have a hollow sun. I was sighting it out. It
Okay.
came out pretty good, but I'm not shooting it because it's hard to find 300 blackout.
Hey, 300 blackout still is gone. It's nowhere near to be. It's nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. If anybody's doing ammo right now, they'd be stupid to do 300 blackout. Kind of.
Yeah.
It's not a good business call to do 300 blackout because there are too many people with 223 and 556.
Yeah,
So when you're talking about law enforcement, no law enforcement agencies carrying 300 blackout.
no.
Military ain't carrying 300 blackout. So only people that are carrying 300 blackout are ones that ain't got good internet. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just it's just what it is.
You got 300 blackout too, so I guess you got bad internet, man.
Well, I know I don't have 300 blackout yet.
Oh, you don't have 300 blackout?
I
Okay,
want a
my bad.
300 blackout. But see, the one I want is so expensive. I haven't been able to pick it up yet because I want an integral suppressor. I want it
Okay, I know
suppressed.
you're talking about.
So and it's the MPX 300 blackout, that little
Okay.
shorty small one. I want that one.
Those
Rescue, what's going on, man?
Not too much. How about you, Diesel?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Hey, y'all, if y'all don't know Rescue 29, he has a YouTube channel. If y'all have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to him, man. He does his videos and stuff like that. His videos are more towards air guns than regular firearms because he is in Canada. So that's really the only thing they really can carry up there right now. Anyway, I think that's because y'all can carry real guns up there, correct? It's just that it's hard to get them.
For sure.
Yeah, so
It's hard to get a gun license here.
you're gonna get one?
I might eventually. Going through some
Okay.
tough times with my cat and I right now.
Right. How's your health been, man? You been taking care of yourself?
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay. All right. All right. So what else we got going on?
Not too much. Waiting on the shield box to come in.
Shield box?
Yeah, I won it on a draw.
Okay. Nice. Oh, you're talking about the one you won on the little giveaway.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. All right, man. Well, I appreciate y'all calling in and coming in, man. C-Cam and Rescue, I appreciate you guys, man.
No
Y'all,
problem,
y'all be good. And like I said, guys, this is one of them things. I'm just doing it open right now. The next live I go on, I'm going to have a topic, and it's going to be one-on-one that I'm going to be talking to people. But right now, I'm just trying to figure all this stuff out.
Testing it out for you.
All right, y'all be
Sounds
good,
good.
man.
All right, you too, man.
All right, guys. Hey, man, listen. I like the way this going. How about y'all? Y'all, let me know if you like the way this is going. Yeah, man. Yeah, I like the way this is going, man. So we can have these one-on-one conversations. Anybody got any questions for me? The number down there on the bottom, you can call in. You don't have to get on the live stream. You can call in on the phone if you want to call in on the phone. If you want to come in on a live stream, you come on a live stream also. You don't have to get on camera. You can turn your camera on and just turn the mic on. So you don't want to show your ugly mug, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that stream. Stream also mentioned the fact that ATF is taking comments on that pistol brace, guys. We need you guys to put your comments in on there so we can get it together, man. Uh-oh. Look who's here. Old Chocolate Drop is in the building. Guys, if you see me looking up, I'm looking up at my other screen up here because I've got it planned on YouTube so I can make sure it's flowing like it's supposed to. So, all right. So the phone line is open, guys. If y'all want to call me on the phone line or anything like that. Did I miss any questions on the chat? I don't know if I missed. Hey, Mr. Morris, I'm gonna go ahead and kick you out the studio, man. If you're done. If you're not done, then we can. Hold on. You said what?
Yeah, we still keep it going. If ain't nobody else got nothing going, like I said, man, I'm at the office on my off day now, so I got a little bit of time to mess around.
All right.
We can talk until somebody else got something going, or unless well, I don't know. Chicago might be using the same prepaid Wi-Fi card CCAM using.
Right. He ain't feeding his hamsters. That's what it is.
Yeah,
They can't run around that wheel.
He got mad and cut his Ethernet off because he was tired of breaking that cupboard.
Oh man.
But yeah, I think a good thing is like I was putting on your comments before, man. I think something that could benefit is if it all plays out, getting something like this, or even if it doesn't have to be with the cameras, coworkers and all.
Right.
But get like a once a month thing on there with them, and just see what's on their mind on a casual level.
Well, the thing that law enforcement, there's a stigma when it comes to social media and law enforcement. Because and the reason why is because law enforcement, they really just don't want to say the wrong thing that's going to be taken the wrong way. You know how people are, man.
Yeah. Well, it's different from state to state because like over here in Seattle, SPD other than the POI, they're all up in the media.
Right.
And they're taking that step towards it. But I noticed that like that's kind of the way it's going ever since, the former president decided to blow up Twitter.
Right.
We even got, look at the military side. We got freaking the soft communities more active than when before you didn't even know, you thought it was SEAL Team 6 and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And now everybody out here.
Right.
So I think, like I said, it's trying to, get over that hurdle. And like I said, from your end, you're kind of like the pioneer out in your area. You're a smaller area. You're not like a giant metropolitan precinct.
Right. I mean, even though I'm right next to one, I still don't want to represent that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's just an idea to get them out there like, hey, we're not the big time, this city XYZ you're hearing about. This is us. We just coming out to do our little thing. Like even when Head get on there every now and again. Or
that's the thing. So I am going to do like every now and again do like videos like this. They won't be live, but they will be taped videos like this where me and Ed will talk about, what's been going on with the department, law enforcement, the atmosphere, and things of that sort. I'll be doing that. But as far as like I don't think my chief would, even though my chief is hands down the coolest mother sucker, the coolest sap sucker, the coolest man alive when it comes to law enforcement. Like he is really one of the coolest guys.
Coolest than the other side of the pillow.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew him before he was chief, and he has not changed. He's been a chief for over 10 years. He hasn't changed since me and him were just regular deputies at my first law enforcement job. So even though he is that cool, I don't think I could get him to come and discuss some issues with law enforcement, or they don't even have to be issues with law enforcement. There are some things going on with law enforcement when it comes to law enforcement and civilian. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a wedge. You know what I'm saying? There is a disconnect of, law enforcement and civilian. And I understand why there's a wedge because there's been so many lies that have been put out there. I understand that 100%. But just as much, there's twice as many truths than lies. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to get a lot of people to understand. And I don't know why my camera's having a hard time.
Well, and I think the good part from even having that dialogue, because some of them might be watching this, is where it would start the same way how you started. You didn't come out, hey, I'm a cop trying to do this and do that and do X, Y, Z. It's just, hey, man, I had a little bit of free time, and that's what separated you from any other Leo channel that's been out for a minute or whatnot. It's like, nobody gives a shit about your job. It's like, who are you?
Right.
And then, once somebody's cool and like, oh, shit, you a cop? Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, see, when I first started my channel, I wasn't even a police officer.
Yeah.
I was in between because
I
of
remember.
just like I told you guys, what I'm saying, I went through my thing, so I had to take a leave.
Yeah.
I took almost a year leave from law enforcement because of that, and I did the YouTube thing because it was one of the things that really got my mind off of what I was going through, because I was facing some heavy charges.
Yeah.
So it just got my mind away from what I was doing, and it turned into a hobby that I like doing, and I could be myself, and people liked it. You know what I'm saying? So it was just one of those things. And then when I became when the chief, because ultimately after everything was said and done, the chief was behind me when it came to that whole thing. Like, he could have fired me after I got charged and been like, no, but he was like, the whole time he was like, bro, this sounds like some bull. I can't keep you working, but I'm going to keep your certification. And when you're ready to come back, you just let me know. And when I told him I was ready to come back, he was like, all right, come tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So
we need you yesterday.
Right. So it was one of those things where, man, I did take that time off, but I was able to get right back into it. And I was so blessed, because you don't find that a lot with officers that are able to get right back into it after they've been charged with something or
especially ones that didn't actually do something this time.
Right. So so, but when it came down to, YouTube and all the stuff that I wanted to do for YouTube, initially, me doing the ride-alongs was not even an option.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then I thought about it. It was like, okay, all this stuff going on with law enforcement, people need to see a positive law enforcement officer out there. Like, that's not the, I am the law, Judge Dredd, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing.
Well, and I think that's the part where, and I just keep going on this because I think it's a good idea, because I've already seen it out here. I think it's just something that could be done, that you would take control and make it your own and do something different with it, is introduce, like, we wouldn't know who your coworkers or your chief was until like episode 9. At first, you just introduce him, Joe Blow. I've been knowing this man for X amount of time. We had this, we did that. And that's another reason why it would be good to pre-tape that show. So that way you see what I'm saying? So there's that extra comfort, but also that extra amount of, maybe I want to cut this out because I don't want that much of my personal business. He doesn't have to be law enforcement related. It could be something that comes out during conversation, because I'm talking to my boy. I forget the cameras there. I'm talking to my man's right now.
That's exactly how I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? That is exactly how I wanted to be. Show
I
the
think you
human
can't
side.
do like a Joe Rogan thing. You'd have to do something different just because of that.
Right.
Just because of the atmosphere that this one would be. It would be completely different. But like I said, it would help bridge some of the gaps and let people make their own conclusions.
Yep. You're totally right, man. You're totally right. All right, people. So we've had some more people come in. So like I said, guys, the phone line is open. That number on the bottom if you want to call in. If you want to be part of the live, you can go ahead and click on that link at the top of the chat. It shows a link for you to join my live if you want to, guys. And if you have any questions, any comments, or anything like that, go ahead and come on here and voice your comments.
Is one or both a Team 10 in the chat? I feel like they are.
Who?
Team 10.
Who is Team 10?
Your buddies. Laurel and Hardy. The rookie.
Oh. Team 10.
Hey, that's gonna have to be snuck into one of your ride-alongs. We're gonna have to revamp that story.
Let me tell you something. That literally, my chief is still talking about that joke. He is still talking about those 3 jokes, man. Still. So listen, hey, hey man, bro, that's gonna go down to history right there, man.
That's what I'm telling you, man. We get little things like that can be brought in on a regular basis. Like I said, man, it's all to have fun with it. But eventually, it's gonna be brought up, because I'm waiting on the day. It might be me. If I can get a day off, it might be me. But you might be pulling one of us over, and if it's me, you're gonna be on somebody's camera other than your own. Bank on that.
I'm down, man. I am down.
Oh, I'm gonna have a polo robe and bunny slippers.
Wow.
I'm gonna have like a Hello Kitty choker on. I don't care. I'm wearing. Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
And you're gonna be pulling me over, and be like, is that Jodeci playing? What's no. Don't worry, Fuel. I brought my own cups. Wait, what?
Oh
Stop.
man, that's crazy.
Ooh, you gonna call backup? Ooh, no, stop.
Oh man. All right. Well, God, nobody wants to talk.
Time.
You said what?
I said I'm just trying to help you fill time because I feel like somebody want to talk, but I guess
I think they're a little nervous. Might be a little nervous. It
Well,
is what it is. I mean, like I said,
me and
this
you
is his
just run
job.
our mouth then.
Right.
We just
You know what we can do? Well, let's take a break real quick. I need to fill up my coffee cup again.
okay.
Hold on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a count. I'm not gonna take the whole 5 minutes, people. I'm not gonna take the whole 5 minutes. I'm just gonna take a few quick seconds to go ahead and fill up my coffee cup. I'll be right back with
it's ashy. It's gonna take 6.
Huh?
Nothing.
You ain't nothing. I don't want to cuss on here, but you ain't
Oh,
nothing.
that's right. Yeah, I ain't jack. Nothing.
All right, guys. I'll be right back.
Always got the vibes,
All right, guys. We
Well,
all
hey, Ruby.
there, Mr. Morris.
Yeah, I'm still here. For once, you didn't take the whole 5 minutes. You was telling the truth. All right.
You said what?
I said you did. You was right. You didn't take the whole 5 minutes. You told the truth.
Man, come on now.
I'm about to write this down. I gotta keep notes of this.
I try to be as straight up with y'all as I can. If I'm gonna take longer, I'm gonna take longer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You try. That's the key word I'm focusing on. Try, sucker.
Oh man. Let me see.
You got
Chicago South Side says great live show, but he ain't willing to come on here and talk his junk. He ain't willing to come on here and talk his junk. He ain't willing to do all that.
Nah, he don't want to come up on there. Well, I'll tell you what, you probably get a lot more people on here as soon as the day that I'm not on your live stream because they don't want to hear it.
Right.
They already saw what happened to C-Cam and his Amish Wi-Fi.
That man got government issued Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
government assistance Wi-Fi.
How you got stimulus Verizon? How's that work?
Oh man. Let me see.
Hey, so about your cigars and all that.
Okay.
You've been looking at newer clubs, or are you still sticking with the same ones?
Right now, I did a whole series where I went through like 8 or 9 clubs. I subscribed to them for 2 months, and I did my review on if I thought it was worth the money or not. And these 2 clubs that I'm with now, man, are the ones that are bang for the buck. I mean, that's what I've gotten. That's where I'm at right now with it. So they're the ones that's the most bang for the buck. So that's what I'm sticking with right now. If you know of another one that I could try out, shoot, I'll try it.
No, I was thinking about it, but I still know one of the oldest, I don't smoke, but I got one of my boys that's in one of the older cigar clubs. It's like an underground one that's here in Seattle. So I was keeping an eye on it. I was going to ask you if you was into any of those higher end ones, so to speak. Like you treat yourself every now and again. Maybe you got a bonus or something. You know, you get
Yeah,
you get you a
I've
little
got a
extra
couple.
one.
I got a couple. You know what I forgot? Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Fuel built like a peewee linebacker.
Gotta set the mood. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
So I've got some cigars in my humidor right now that are $30 plus, and I keep those, you know, on a. I don't even call them special occasion cigars. They're just cigars that I like to smoke. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again. I don't try to smoke them every day because that's kind of expensive. You know what I'm saying? But
Well, and that's what I'm saying, because I got some of my old clients and some of the people I'm around, they smoke cigars. But I mean, I didn't know how expensive the stuff gets. I mean, they got some that are, you know, almost a G.
Right. I don't feel like I would have to smoke it, but see, those cigars have to be given to me because I ain't buying them. You know what I'm saying? So I would have to smoke it first. I believe that it could be a very good cigar because before I even tried a $25 cigar, I was just like, man, there ain't no way it could be any better than a $15 cigar.
Yeah, well, that's the same way I felt about. Hey, hold on one second.
All right. Well, he had to run real quick. We'll, when he comes back out, we'll bring him back in. Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Chocolate drop. What's going on, baby? We got chocolate drop in the building, y'all. Mentally Off Guns, man. How's it going, man? From San Bernardino, California. Appreciate you coming into the chat. Chicago, mute your YouTube in the background, please. All right, we got
Chocolate Drizza.
There he is.
There he is.
Chocolate Drizza.
Yeah.
Is it better?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. We can't hear you. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay.
You ain't, but the audio is.
Oh, whatever, man. Whatever. I'm fine.
What's going on?
Man, none. Just finished working. Happy to be healthy from that COVID.
Yep.
You can't mention that on YouTube.
Oh, my bad.
Can't mention that on YouTube. That's one of them things, man. That's gonna hurt me. But anyway,
you can't confirm nor deny that.
Right. You can't even say the name. They will demonetize you just for saying the name.
Well, just edit it out.
Yeah. Well, it's live.
Okay. This is how we know you just got off work. How you gonna edit out a live video?
Right.
Right. Hey, you know what? That he's still thrown off by CCAM's Wi-Fi. He still think there's a lag. Like it's still.
Let me ask you, Chicago. We pretty much can tell where your location is and your name, but where are you located?
Chicago, Illinois.
All right. So, when's the last time you were at the range?
Man, it's been a long time. I think the last time I was at the range probably was in February.
Okay. And what have you been doing during that time to practice, train?
I still do dry firing.
Okay. I know a lot of people tell me they got the dry firing. Where'd you get that from? Did somebody tell you about that?
No, you.
Okay.
And then you told me you told me about the penny thing, and I was telling you, like, every time I do, I see two, and you're like, no, I'll put a penny. So I did that for like maybe 2 weeks straight. Then I went to a range and I saw better results.
Okay, cool. That's good, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate that.
I usually be all over the place. And then I like your video with was it Gats and Gears?
Right.
About when you told her how to No, about when with the AR when you told her you was like, no, bring it up to your face.
Right.
Look in the stuff. When you tell her don't bend down, like bring it up to you.
Right.
So because I had that issue too. I'm like, man, it got to be a better way. Then when I seen that, then I went back and I started practicing.
See, a lot of people are confused when it comes to a stock. They think the stock is supposed to sit right into that cup right there. You know what I'm saying? That's not what the stock for. The stock is a universal stock for everybody, but you still have to bring it up to your head. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand also presentation of the firearm also. A lot of people come from the up and down. That's how they present their guns. When you present your gun, you want to bring it straight on out and up. You know what I'm saying? So you want to work on that. If you have a problem with that also, presentation will keep you on more than anything, because from me training people, and I have taught, I've taught people how to shoot, and a lot of problems that I see when people shoot is after they hit that initial shot, they come up like that, and then they go back down to bringing that gun from the top up. You know what I'm saying? When you shoot, you want to bring it straight back out. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So those are some things. Right.
Because I'll be like, sometimes I'll be hitting the target. Then after a while, then I start getting low. I'm like, man, I'm too low. Like I need to aim high. So that's with my AR too. Yeah.
So what people don't understand also is they compensate a lot when it comes to shooting. If you shoot to let's say you're shooting to the left of the target, they'll aim for the right of the target. That is not what you're supposed to do. All right. If your sights are on, you aim for the middle of the target. If you're shooting left of the target, it's because of you, not because of the gun. So when you're talking about shooting to the right of the target, a live target is a lot harder to shoot if you're shooting to the right of it. That's why you always want to get to the point where you're shooting, you're hitting where you're pointing. You see what I'm saying? So if you're ever at the point where you're starting to shoot low or shoot to the right, don't compensate. Figure it out. You see what I'm saying? You always want to fix either your trigger finger. If you're shooting low or high, it's because you're anticipating recoil. That's just the bottom line. If you're shooting to the left or the right, it's your finger placement. Okay. So if you're starting to shoot low, it's because you're pushing that gun right before you fire it to anticipate that recoil. You see what I'm saying? So instead of doing that, focus on letting that trigger just ride, and it should surprise you. When you're practicing, it should surprise you. Then your muscle memory will get down to where it'll be to the point where you won't even try to push it down, because you know it's going to fire. You know it's going to recoil, and you know it's not going to fly out your hand. You know what I'm saying? So that's the things that you need to work on that you can work on when it comes to shooting, and if you're shooting low.
Yeah, because that was the last time we all had talked when I sent that picture, and I was like, every time it's like I'm always, when I go to the range, all the shots is always on the left hand side, and I'm like, man, like why does it keep like why? You
have your finger in there too much.
Okay,
your finger's too far in there. Bring it out a little bit on your tip, because a lot of people don't understand how I shoot, because where the trigger sits on my finger is right here on this notch right here. And going into any kind of class or anything like that I've taken, when I tell them where my finger placement is, they don't understand how I hit bullseye so much. But it's because I've dry fired with doing that so much, I'm used to it. I can pull that trigger without it moving or without it pushing the gun side to side. You see what I'm saying? So dry firing helps a lot. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Oh.
Hey.
Say hello. They waited. Go on somewhere. I'll be there.
Kids, baby. Love the kids,
man.
I know they get on your nerves as mine do, but I love everybody else's kids. You know what I'm
saying? Then get it from them. Yeah, man. They be. I don't get no rest. Lead a job with kids and come on.
So, are you carrying? Or do you carry?
I do. I'm not supposed to, but I do.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Whoa, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Don't ever come on here talking about what you ain't supposed to do.
No, I'm talking about for my job, but I do.
No,
don't do that.
No, you don't. You've never done that.
You don't carry nothing.
You don't do nothing like that. You are a taxpaying citizen
I'm an upstanding citizen.
Exactly.
That's right. You follow
You would
all the
never,
rules and
ever
laws.
violate work policy
Never.
for any reason, especially
Boy,
on live TV, sucker.
what
What's wrong with you?
the heck just happened? What
Now I
is
see why. You know what? I see why you don't like being on here.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, don't ever work for the government.
Right.
Don't even.
Don't do nothing illegal.
Yeah.
Period. Because you gonna get in some trouble.
Hey, the first 48 looking for you just for an episode, fucking read for a half.
No.
Right.
They coming from Tennessee just to look at you. Hey, how you doing?
What is there that you can tell us?
Yeah. So what do you know about?
They don't even know what they're looking for when they come talk to you. You just tell them everything.
Well, you know, I'm not supposed to know this, but no.
Good Lord. All right. Well, that's good to know, man. So what are you carrying?
I got the HK VP9.
Okay. All right. Nice.
No,
I thought you was talking about you was wanting to get rid of that.
No, I had end up trading up the trading in the Beretta APX for the
Oh,
HK.
that's what it was. It was the Beretta you traded in. That's right.
And then I end up got the Olight. Then I found a case that everything can go in.
Okay. All right. Nice. I had a question on here. Somebody was asking me about the Hellcat, and I think it was. I'm sorry it's taking me so long to get to it, but I was trying to get everybody to call in or whatever if you had a question. Let me see. I think it was Robert Lunsford. Oh yeah, Robert Lunsford says thoughts on the Hellcat. So I had a conversation not too long ago about the Hellcat, and my thoughts on the Hellcat is, and it was a conversation. Matter of fact, it was with Head. If y'all know who Head is, the guy I work with at my job. And he was telling me that he didn't know if he liked the Hellcat because the recoil on it is so much more than the 365. That's the main reason I don't like the Hellcat, because I just don't shoot it that well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a gun that I don't shoot that well, you know, so it just sits around because of that. If I'm going to carry something that size, it's going to be that 365. You know, because that's usually what I carry. It's between that 365 and that 320X. Well, yeah, the 320X carry that I carry, EDC. Today I've got my 1911 on, and I just wanted to carry my 1911 because
we all saw it when you turned around. I told Chet you was built like a pee-wee football player.
And your head built like Humpty Dumpty. So what?
I like the last video when you compare the
the Arex and the B229. Yeah. Those guns are so similar, man. It surprised me how well that bro, let me tell you something. And Joe Morgan might not like me because when I say this, but I'm telling you right now, that Arex is only a $500 gun.
Yeah.
That Taurus G3, whatever it is, that Taurus G3 is a $400 gun. G3C, the Tauruses, period. They're around $400. I would advise anybody, if they're going to get something like a Taurus, go ahead and get that Arex. It is not a well-known name brand or anything like that, but I'm telling you, it is well worth the money. That is a great gun. It is a great gun.
The fact that it takes SIG mags is probably the best selling point. That's like anything that takes Glock mags. If it takes a mag you don't have to buy specialties of, you know.
The mags are interchangeable. I couldn't interchange them on that because my 229's a 40.
Yeah.
And the Arex is a 9, but they are interchangeable. You can use 9mm 229 mags in there.
Yeah. Well, now I heard speaking on that recoil and whatnot, and something for Chicago too, is I noticed nobody really talked a lot about your breathing control.
What?
Your breathing control.
Well, the breathing control really does not come into play as much with handguns as it does with rifles.
It doesn't unless you're under duress. And,
right.
And that's like I said, that's the one thing is not everybody's training to be under duress, but if you have a firearm, you just raise your chances of being put in that situation.
Right.
Whether you want it or not.
Right.
And I think it's very important that a lot of people work on their breathing, not only just for when they have a firearm in their hand, but when you breathe, you can control your breath. you can control your temper.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? You see how it all plays in hand.
Right.
Like we were talking about earlier, you know, if you don't understand what your firearm is, you're just gonna put yourself in a position for no reason. Breathing
Right.
the same way.
Right.
You
Right.
learn to take that slow, steady squeeze while you're breathing. You know what I mean? Like it brings everything into focus, and it's a lot easier to practice that now when the target ain't moving or firing back at you.
Right. Right.
Or
right.
got a knife.
That's why I tell people, that's why I tell a lot of people, like, my mic is way up. Hold on. That's why I tell a lot of people, like, when it comes down to it, muscle memory is going to come into effect more than anything when you're under duress. That's why you want to get to the point where you're always dry firing and you're always firing that weapon and you're always fixing the, you know, shooting too low or shooting to the right or the left. You know what I'm saying? Those things right there will get to the point where, you know, if you do become in duress, muscle memory takes in effect and you don't have to worry about, you know, trying to focus on this or focus on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Joe Morgan has a lot to say.
I knew it.
G3 was 400 upgraded with ammo and extra mags. I trust my life to it. I mean, I'm not saying the Taurus is not a bad gun. All I'm saying, the Arex is a lot better gun than the Taurus when it comes down to it because of, you know, what you're getting in the gun, the way it functions, the way it runs. I've shot both of them, and I'm telling you, out the box, the Arex is a way better shooting gun. That's all I'm saying. So Joe,
don't believe him, Joe. He's still mad that I said he was built like a Pee-wee linebacker. He just hates right now.
I'll still run you over. That's all right. All right. So we got somebody else in here. I'm going to go ahead and get Chicago and Mr. Morris. I'm gonna put y'all in the green room, weight room, and we're gonna bring Stream in. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Good.
What the heck is that in the background, Stream? What?
My wall, man.
What the what, Stream? What you got back there? Let's point them out. Go ahead. Hold on. First of all, what state are you in?
California.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. God. Look here. We got a California in here, and look at that wall. Look at the wall. Now, I did a review on one of Stream's guns. Didn't I do a review on your gun?
You did.
On two of them, right?
Yeah.
And yours were the ones I said that if you didn't have those restrictions, I would love to see what was on them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right, so he's in California, guys, and look, he's doing it. So let's go ahead and point him out.
So the light's kind of obscuring this one. That's my Benelli M4 up there. Right here, that's a new AR I just built. It's lightweight, got about 5 pounds total.
Nice.
That one right there, that's actually an airsoft gun. I use that for training in the backyard or anything.
Okay.
Another one down here, that's a pellet gun. Again, it's just, like, can't shoot that around anywhere. Right. So, and then this one right here, my long range, 6.5 Creedmoor.
Nice. That's what I want to build one of those next.
Yeah.
California just got raped with their law, so I know you're feeling pretty good about that if it goes through. I know they're doing like a 30-day stay or something like that on it right now. So
yeah,
what are y'all's feelings over there about it?
Just waiting for July 4th because if the I guess we got a new attorney general now, but if we go on by the track record of what we've had before, they're gonna repeal it by next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So do you think it's just not going to go through?
I mean, California, you got the governor saying it's a travesty of what's happening, and had Pelosi even speaking up on it.
Right.
It's ridiculous now. But then, then you got the ATF looking to take all of our braces.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Well, guys, the thing about it is we gotta at least try to stop them from doing it. As long as we try to stop them from doing it, man, I think we have a good chance because they've already brought the braces up one time before. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those things where they brought it up before and it didn't go through. They had to nix that one. So let's hope that that's what happens this time.
Yeah.
Let's hope that's what happens.
And then, like I said, is hoping. I mean, I don't know. We do have a new attorney general. I haven't heard anything about this guy. He might just let it run out, and then July 4th, I can take all that stupid crap off my ARs.
Right. And I would, you know what? I wouldn't say it was stupid crap. I mean, it is. You have to do what you have to do to be able to protect yourself.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it is one of those things where it would be better not to have it on there, but it would be better just to have a gun. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know,
yeah. I mean, but like the pistol, which, you know, I don't have anymore in case, you know, ATF's watching. That one fell apart.
Boating accident, right?
Yeah. I can't even put anything more than 10 rounds in that thing.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but see, you know what? And this is going to be another topic on one of my lives. You know, 10 rounds is more than enough, truthfully speaking. We're not talking about war here, people. We're talking about defending yourself. And usually on average, a gunfight goes 4 to 5 rounds. 3 to 5 rounds is what they say. FBI's statistics show it's 3 to 5 rounds on average. And that's like 80%. So 10 rounds, I think, is more than enough. A lot of people come to me and ask me why I don't carry an extra round in my when I go EDC. And it's because I'm not carrying to be in a gunfight. I'm carrying to get back home and get my people to safety. So regardless of the fact, I don't feel like I need 30-something rounds to carry around just to be able to get myself and my kids back home. Now, there are extreme circumstances, there are extreme situations, but I just feel like that's one of those things where if I do need 30 rounds, bro, I'm losing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm losing. So it's one of those things. Go ahead. What was you going to say?
Well, no, I mean, if push comes to shove, I'm not going to be grabbing that AR pistol if I still had it. I'd be going for that featureless AR I have.
Right.
Because then I can still use those 30 rounders that I got from the previous Freedom
Before the
Week.
ban.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you, man. I got you. Now, do you have any pistols?
Oh, yeah.
Regular pistols. Okay.
Yeah. I got like, Glocks. I actually just put a Smith & Wesson MMP R8, and we call it jail, 10-day wait out here.
Okay,
just put that in jail today, so I'll be picking that up on the 20th.
Nice. So let me ask you something. When you say you train with that air gun, what kind of training do you do with that air gun?
Just like from low, ready, and then I have like a pack timer. Hit that up, and then just have it set to really sensitive. Just pull. It'll read the click. Trying to keep like my splits down, reload times, everything like that.
Nice. Well, see, that's the kind of training that you're supposed to do with those. I have a lot of people that say they take their 22s out to the range and they train with their 22, and all they do is shooting it. And that's not training. Yeah. If you're training with a 22 and think you're going to be able to shoot a 223 just like it, you're sadly mistaken. You know what I'm saying? So,
different impulse and everything.
Yeah, right. So when I was on CERT team, the CERT team or whatever, and we would train in buildings, we would carry the guns unloaded because all we were training for is using that gun for room clearance. It wasn't any kind of trigger pull. It wasn't any kind of anything like that. All we trained for was clearing the room. You know what I'm saying?
Stuff like that.
Being able to go around corners with your long gun and training like that. So you never want to train with a lower caliber than what you're actually planning on using. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, Stream, I appreciate you coming in here, man. I really do appreciate it, man.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
You've been a good follower. How you feeling about the lives?
It's looking good, man. I mean, like I was saying in the chat, you're gonna be looking for a producer or something soon.
And this is a one-man crew. It's one-man army. One-man army. I'm gonna do it all by myself. You know what I'm saying? That's why when it starts falling off, I can only blame one person. I don't like yelling at people, so I'm gonna blame one person.
Yeah. All right, man.
Mentally is from San Bernardino. He said gunfights here in San Bernardino, California go at least 30 rounds. Okay, so what you're talking about are the gang fights. I ain't talking about no gang fight. I mean, those gang fights, they know what they're doing. They're going out for war. That's a battle that they're going through, and that's what it is. I'm talking about somebody actually coming up to you, trying to rob you, something like that, trying to hurt you, and you defending yourself. If you're into the gang activity or, the illegal activity, I would say anybody, yeah, you need to have a carrier on you with at least 100 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about two totally different things when I'm talking about defending yourself or trying to kill somebody, or two gangs trying to kill somebody or something like that. All right, that's what I was talking about. So,
we don't even have like castle doctrine out here in California, so we can't even, not even really supposed to stand our ground and fight or anything like that. But where are we supposed to run to if we're in our home? Where are we supposed to run to, you know?
Right. And that I never understood that, because the politicians that are making these laws carry bodyguards. Yeah. Like I never understood that. You know, and the politicians, they're behind these gated communities. They got the armed security that runs these communities. And if something were to happen, they would want them to be able to, go to war.
Yeah, it's all rules for thee, not for me, sort of thing going on.
Right. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it, man.
All right, anytime.
All right, man. You have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
Man, so that's awesome, man. I really appreciate you guys, man. I'm having some fun, man. So I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit longer. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man, so we can get these likes up and get these subscriptions up, man. Because my subscriptions have fallen all the way off. They have fallen. When I tell you they've fallen all the way off, they have fallen all the way off. I'm probably getting like 2 or 3 subscriptions a day. So I don't know if I've been shadow banned or what. I have no idea, but it's not like it was before the first of the year. The first of the year, I was averaging between 50 and 80 subscriptions a day, and now it's down to 2 or 3. All right. Any more questions? Did I miss any questions in the chat? Let me see. Trying to go through the chat and see if I missed any questions. Hey, Mentality, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Santee, this is not my first live. No, I've been live before, but this is probably the first one that you've been on. Go ahead and come on in here, Santee. Come on in here. Go ahead and click that link up there in the top of the chat and come on in here, woman. Joe Morgan still ain't called in. I would have thought you would have called in or something by now, Joe. You know I have a phone number you can call. You ain't got to get on there and you ain't got to get on live. You can call in. CCAM says, should I upgrade to a red dot on my pistol? That is totally up to you. That is not I would say this: if you have an extra pistol that you can put a red dot on, not your EDC, if you have an extra pistol that you can put your red dot on, go ahead and get your red dot, put it on there, and see how you like it. A lot of people get the red dots. Some of them don't like it because and the main thing I've seen when it comes to the red dots is you're not doing enough training with it. And that's why they don't like it, because presenting a gun and finding that red dot is a little bit harder to do than not to. All right, we got Santee here. Let me bring her in.
Why am I sideways? Hey!
Oh Lord, listen here. Oh Lord, what's going on, good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear the problem. You can't
I can hear you, but can you hear me? You said what?
How are you doing?
I'm good. How you been?
I've been great. I've never been live where you had guests on. I know you've been live before, but not like
this is the first time. This is the first time I'm doing this. I'm trying to do something a little different. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be more interactive with my subscribers and stuff. So I'm having subscribers come in, and if they got questions or they just want to chop it up with me, they can do that. You know what I'm saying? There are going to be some lives that I'm going to have certain topics that we're going to talk about and go back and forth on and stuff like that. But right now, I just want to try it out because I've never done it. You know what I'm saying?
That's nice. That's nice. So you've been on a while. I'm looking at it now. You've been on a while. I just now got the notification.
Really? See, that's I don't know what's going on with YouTube, man. I don't know what's going on with them. They not. I just said my subscriptions has gone down from like 80 a day to like 2 or 3. There was one day I had a -2. I had a negative 2.
You know they're doing 2A channels like that.
Well,
They're doing it like that.
I'm not really a political 2A channel. I just show my guns. I support 2A 100%, but I don't get on here talking about. I'm not a 2A channel. I don't get on here talk about politics or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the gun channels talk strictly about 2A and how they feel about certain thing that's going on. I might make a comment about it, but it's not a discussion that I have on my channel. I just try to stay out of politics. You know what I'm saying? I work for the government as it is, so I try to stay out of politics. So I don't really discuss the new laws or anything like that. Y'all know that I don't like them, so I ain't gotta tell you. You already know I don't like them.
No, I thought they meant 2A was everything with gun related channels, like all gun related channels. They don't consider that all 2A.
I consider it a 2A channel, but YouTube does not like anything with guns, period. And they don't like it even more when you start talking politics. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
So I think the only thing that's really saving my channel are those ride-alongs, because initially when I started those ride-alongs, they demonetized my episodes. Every one I had on there, they demonetized it. There was no gun shown. I didn't talk about any kind of politics. I was just showing what's going on my job. So I had to talk to somebody at YouTube and be like, what's going on? Why is it being demonetized? They couldn't tell me. So now it's gotten to the point where they let it go. But before, man, they were demonetized. The first season, I think it was the first like 6 or 7 episodes demonetized.
Really? That is
yeah,
crazy.
And it wasn't even they did it from jump. Right when I uploaded it, demonetized.
Wow.
Yeah. So
wow.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, so Santi, where are you located?
I'm in Houston. I'm in Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. No, Houston, Texas. I'm sorry. Yeah. Where are you, Diesel?
I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina.
Oh, okay. I thought for some reason I thought you were in Philadelphia. No, that's not where you're from.
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why Pittsburgh is my team. But anyway, let's move on.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm right outside. I'm like 30 minutes outside of Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been to Texas?
No, you know what? I have another YouTuber, Gats and Grips. He came up and visited me not too long ago. He's wanting me to come down there because he's in Houston too, and he's wanting me to come down there also.
I know you kidding me. I saw that video when y'all went to the range. I saw that video.
Yeah.
Did y'all go to the range? Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in Houston.
He's in Houston.
Dang. He right here. Tell him I said hello.
Well, he was in here earlier. I don't know. He didn't click on the link. I wish he would have clicked on the link. But he was in here earlier. I don't know where he's at now. He works, and y'all are like an hour behind us or something like that. So 2 hours, something like that. So
everybody is out here in Houston and Texas.
You said what?
Everybody is in Texas, it seems like. But I didn't know he was from Texas. Houston at that.
Right.
That's crazy.
So I think a lot of these gun channels are from Texas because it's just a freer state when it comes to the firearms. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a lot more relaxed rules. Now y'all got y'all's rules, but y'all have a lot more relaxed rules than
very relaxed.
Most states. You know what I'm saying? So, man,
I was listening to and talking to a couple of people from California, and I was like, "What are you still doing there?" It's just let me stop. But dang.
But see, and the thing is, man, the thing is, if North Carolina was ever to go to California, I don't know if I could still move. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big financial. You know what I'm saying? Brother like me broke.
You would have to get up out of there. You would have to get up out of there. I would have to move. I wouldn't be able to live out there. And that's what I was saying last night. There's no way in the world.
I'm just too
I would have
comfortable
to
with North Carolina, man. I mean, you know, I'm a police officer here. I know all the laws and all that stuff. You know,
Yeah.
so I'm just a lot more comfortable, and I'm trying to get to retirement. You know what I'm saying? So
Aren't we all? Aren't we
it'd be kind
all?
of hard.
Oh
It'd be kind of
man.
hard for me to go to another state and then have to start all the way over.
Would you have to start over?
Yeah, some states don't take your retirement.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's
So
messed
I
up.
mean, if I could find a state that took my retirement, like if Texas, if they would take my retirement, and if North Carolina got like that, I would probably go. But it would be
Dang.
hard for me to go ahead and leave all my family and all that stuff because my girls are here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
I
and but
understand.
once they leave out the house, I might leave the country. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's the truth. I
Get
know
away
that's the
from
truth. Shoot.
So
Man, be everywhere. God, dog, man.
right, so I had
Goodness,
somebody in the chat earlier tell me that you go live and you have people on your lives and all that stuff, and I told him I was gonna surprise you one day whenever you went live. So whenever I get that notification, I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and show my face on there.
Oh, which live?
I don't know. They said you went live. See, I didn't get the notification of you going live. So
Yeah, I be trying to go live. I'm trying to get like you. But yeah, we be having some fun. These
you
come
don't want
over.
to be like me. I got part you don't want. You know what I'm saying? But you kind of, I said you don't want to be like me. Nah,
Oh yeah.
No, you don't, I'm a grown ass man now.
Coolest channel I have. You the coolest channel. You the coolest channel I watch. I was saying that I appreciate you because you're the first person when I first started. You're the first person that came to your live and I was lit, and you're the first person who had shouted me out, and I was like, man, that was nice, you know, because some people, I'm not getting to that point, but you know, some people they be tripping.
Yeah, listen,
but I appreciate that.
A lot of people take this YouTube stuff as a competition. It is way too much room out here to be trying to take all the room. It's way too much. I ain't up here trying to compete with none of y'all because I like to win. If it ain't no competition, I'm winning. You know what?
Okay, yeah. But it's been fun. How have you been liking your YouTube journey?
It's been fun. I keep it as a hobby. I don't keep it as a job.
Yeah.
I got too much other stuff to be worried about. That's why, you know, if I'm behind on videos, sorry. But you just gonna have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I got people, you know, sending me messages and stuff like that. When's the next time you going live? When I got time.
You know what
I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know, so
yeah.
I mean, it's just one of the things. Like I scheduled this one. I usually don't schedule my lives because something might come up. I might get called into work and then I can't make the live or something like that. So I usually don't schedule them. But I scheduled this one because I wanted to go ahead and try out the StreamYard stuff. And StreamYard's pretty good, so and that's how I'm getting it to the point where I can have all these other people come in here and interact with me. So but
that's
you know,
nice.
if the lives stay like this, man, I'll probably be doing it a lot more, man, to get this interaction going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's
when's
nice.
the last?
It's fun, you know, being able to talk to the people that subscribe to you and stuff, that support you and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun.
Right. So when's the last time you've been to the range?
We went to the range, was that Monday? You know, I started doing videos more so now about, you know, for people like women really who, well, for everybody, but women really who are kind of like intimidated because I've been getting a lot of comments about, oh, I could never do that, or what is this, and what do you mean by that? And I'm like, well, some people, you know, a lot of people really don't know, so I need to start being, you know, more cautious of what, you know, I need to start paying more attention to what I'm doing and what I'm saying instead of just going and having fun because I'm putting it out there like that. So
So what I plan on doing, and I don't know if you hopefully you'll be a part of it, but I want to have a roundtable with me and 3 or 4 other women. I have a few topics that I want to bring up on live when it comes to women carrying and things of that sort. So if you could send me an email or something, or you know what, I got that phone number in my description. If you'll text that number so I can keep in touch with you, and we can set it up to where, you know, when I go live, I'll be able to have you and some other women involved in the conversation when it comes to carrying, because a lot of women are intimidated to carry and things like that, especially here. You know, I don't know about your area, but here in North Carolina, you know, carrying concealed is just another animal. You know, there are a lot of things that women, like, I'll run into, like, as a police officer, when I pull over women that have a concealed carry, they don't even know that they're supposed to tell me they have a gun. You know what I'm saying? And that could get your certification taken. That can get your permit taken. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't know, a lot of women don't know that. So there are a lot of things that I would love to talk about. Miss K is going to be involved. I'm pretty sure she will be. I want to have at least 2 YouTubers that are females that are in the guns on my channel. Also, regular females that are just regular civilians on there also. And I'm trying to get one police officer that's a female to come on also to talk. So we'll see how that works out. But like I said, if you would just text that number in my description and let me know it's you, and then we'll keep in touch and all that stuff and get it done.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. Absolutely. I would love to be part of that conversation.
So, guys, if y'all don't know, Santee TV has a YouTube channel. If y'all have not subscribed yet, y'all go ahead and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Auntie on there, you know, talking her junk on YouTube and everything like that. She got her groceries in the back. Y'all see she got the groceries in the back, so we don't want to get
You know what? This is a surprise. This is not no groceries. This is a surprise. I just started. I was talking to somebody, and they were like, "Do you have any merch?" And I'm like, "I don't have nothing." First of all, I was trying to. YouTube it's like a whole nother beast. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It's like it moves fast. Like you know, it's like you don't realize that how many people do watch you really, and they do. You know, they are investing in what you're talking about. Right. And I was like, I don't have it. But then I went and got some Targets and stuff made and all this other stuff. But this right here is a surprise. So this not no grocery. This coming soon.
You see my merch. You see my merch.
Yeah, I saw that. That's new, isn't it?
It is new. It is.
That's new.
Yeah, it's one of the new ones I got that I came out with. Yeah.
Who designed the flag, and then you have, don't you have like the flag and then like, I think it's an AR on it?
Yeah, no? Yes. Hold on, let me see if I can. Yeah, I got the, hold on, I'll get it real quick, hold on.
Yeah. I wish I could see the chat, but I can't see the chat right now. I was just coming back from the store, but grocery store, yeah, that is dope.
Yeah, so this was, I can't remember her name, but she's on Instagram. I got her description on Instagram. If you want to use her, she is a graphic designer. She does very well. She's not very big, so she can get to your stuff right away. You tell her what you want, she'll make it happen. And it's her.
I'm happy to get in touch with her because
it's in my description. All her IG stuff is in the description. You can send her a message, and she'll work it out for you. She'll work it out for you. She's real good at working.
I sure appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Well, Santee, I appreciate you coming on here.
I appreciate you for having me.
No problem. You have a good one. We'll keep in touch.
Care.
All right.
Definitely. Take care.
All right, guys. Mr. Morris, man, you need to stop with that. You need to go ahead and stop with that, man. Mr. Morris, you need to stop with that.
No, I will not. I will not comply with your directives, officer.
Let me see. Hey, Keith, go ahead and fire it up, baby. Go and fire. I don't really do CAOs, man. I haven't found a CAO that I really like. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't do CAOs. But if you want to fire up a CAO, you go right ahead.
Is that another cigar?
Yeah, it's another cigar.
So what I'm gonna do is I don't think I have that PO box you sent. I'm gonna shoot you a text later on sometime this week. Okay. Shoot me a good address, because what I'll do is I get gifts every now and again. And if I get some cigars, I'll just send them to you.
Hell yeah. My PO box is in the description.
Yeah. Will I get send it to that PO box?
Yeah, send it to the PO box in the description.
Okay, cool. I'll send it to that one.
Okay.
Yeah, because we got stuff through the company, and like every now and again we'll have like a little quarterly meeting or whatever. And we, like last time, we had some dude was hand rolling cigars.
Nice.
So I was like, I'll take them, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Right. I just gave it to some homeless dude on the way. I was like, hey man, here. Had to give him a lighter too, because I was like, I don't want to be that guy. Give you a cigar and no lighter.
Right. mentality. I'm sipping on some coffee. I'm just sipping on some coffee. Nothing too extravagant tonight, man. I don't like drinking liquor with my cigars. I love drinking coffee. Coffee is the best thing to go with cigars. When I first got into cigars, I was researching, and I went to the Cuban lifestyle of cigars, and they do espresso with the cigar. So I was like, let me try coffee. I tried it, and I haven't stopped yet, man. So if I'm drinking liquor with cigars, it's just on a whim. You know what I'm saying? Just because I want to taste a little bit of liquor or something like that. But most of the time, I'm drinking coffee.
Well, and I don't think you've been here long enough to do a little too much sipping on TV, especially live.
Right.
We don't want to get, like, I'll get you faded on. If I start a podcast, yeah, you're gonna be drunk. That's gonna happen. I don't care. But no, you don't want to. As a matter of fact, we'll just name it right now. Hey, don't pull no Chicago South Side. Drink it on TV.
Right. Right. We ain't telling on ourselves on here, buddy.
We ain't about to pull no South Side up on here. We can't have it.
Right.
Did you talk to I forgot her name. Her YouTube channel just slipped my brain as you was talking about female
32 Icon?
Yes, 32 Icon. Did you talk to her?
I haven't talked to her yet, but I do want to get her on too.
Man.
She would be a great
dude, a solid hour of just you two talking. I'd love to be a fly on the wall for that.
Right. I mean, that's mainly what I plan on doing with her is just like, me and her just chopping it up, because she has a wealth of knowledge when it comes to YouTube, or, she's been on YouTube game for what, 3 or 4 years now?
Yeah. I found her, I think, on her first year, but okay. I remember when she got her first sponsor, and that's when I started, really, really paying attention. Of course you're happy for anybody to get their sponsor.
Right.
But I'd like to know how she got that whole process started, and learn how she's talking the way that she talks, especially trying to get more women involved in firearms.
Right.
Women of color. Right.
So yeah, I mean, I would love to have her on and just chopping it up with her.
Yeah.
Whenever she's busy. Me and her talk every now and again, and she's kept in touch with me, and I've kept in touch with her. And she's real cool, down to earth person, man. For her to have so many subscribers, you got these channels on here that have these high numbers of subscribers for the type of channel that we are, and they, I ain't the type of person to reach out to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But she reached out to me just based on some law enforcement stuff. She wasn't even trying to talk about YouTube or anything like that. She just reached out to me on some law enforcement stuff. And ever since then, man, we've been cool. Like, she's real cool.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing too, is she's got that curiosity mind. And like I said, where she's a wealth of information, to where she's not going to sit there and ask a bunch of other people. She's just going to go out there, ask, do the homework herself, and then tell you what she finds.
Right.
And I think asking her a lot of questions, not on just YouTube, but just in general.
Right.
Like I said, that's at least a solid hour, edited.
Right. So I don't know if you guys understand this. Mr. Morris, let me explain to you guys. Mr. Morris has been a very, very good supporter of the channel. He's been very good. That's why I've got him on so long, because he has just supported the channel. He's chopped it up with me on the phone. You know what I'm saying? We've become pretty good pals, if you want to say.
I bought you a coffee.
You said what?
I bought you a coffee. I think we're okay.
You bought me more than the daggone coffee. And I still, listen, I have not forgot about them shirts. They have just been, it's been so hard for me.
Brother, you busy, man. Don't.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my word. Now, I owe Mr. Morris, y'all keep me to it now. I owe Mr. Morris 2 shirts. All right. Now, I don't know if I can find the size to fit over that head, but I'm going to get him a shirt.
The neck hole is a 4X. The body's a 2. Hey, you remember Bonk, that video game?
Right. All right.
Now, the best thing you can keep doing, and I've said it privately and I'll say it publicly, is keep being successful and keep doing what you're doing right now, because, on multiple levels, what you're doing is not only very important for somebody in your position, but it's very important for regular people like myself and everybody watching to see someone like you.
Man,
and I mean, just being human. Has nothing to do with anything else. Just being you. That's the most important, because on YouTube we really don't see that much. You know, we got you, we got 32 Icon, we got Miss Santee with with her groceries back there. It's a small handful of people, but it's us as the community making sure that the few people we got to prop them up and keep them motivated.
Right. And this is one of the things, man. Like, motivation falls when YouTube start messing with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you that right now, because listen. People think I get money on YouTube. It is not what you think.
No,
unless I'm getting super chats, or even with super chats, man, they still take that money. You know what I'm saying? I would really rather have it through Cash App or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But even through super chats and all that stuff, they still take 50% of it. Whatever.
Oh yeah, they take a huge cut of it. That's why they're not stressing when like Patreon, or even for the video game thing, Facebook gaming has still made it to where people doing the live streams on there keep 100% of the revenue, and they're not going to charge nothing until I think like 2023. But they still don't have, even Facebook doesn't have the eyes that a platform like YouTube has just on the video surface. Right. And that's why they're not stressing it. It's kind of sad, but that's the way the game works.
That's how it is, man. That's how it is.
But for you, it's more important just because it's every time we see law enforcement, we only see one side or the other. We see the real cool cop that forgets he's a cop, or we see the one cop that's super pro cop, and they both have an opinion. But it's like, dude, can we just forget you a cop for like 3 seconds?
Right.
Who is you for a second? Just talk about you.
That's what I'm saying, because listen, if I haven't learned one thing in my career, is I might be a cop now, but tomorrow I could be just like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could be that regular civilian tomorrow. Don't have no badge, no gun, none of that stuff. So that's why I say, man, like, I don't try to come off like I'm just this cop or that cop, and you're always going to know I'm a police officer. Only time I bring up I'm a police officer is when I'm trying to, give somebody a point or let them know, like, I have experience in this, and that's why. But other than that, man, I don't let people know I'm the police like that. Even when I'm out in public, like, you would never know I'm the police by me telling you.
Yeah. Well, and that's the good thing. Like I said, it's gonna be interesting when your channel grows to the higher numbers that I know it's gonna grow to, just to see what kind of attention it draws. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be real interesting, because as long as you can maintain that balance that you have now between personal and professional, and making sure that you're doing your best to stay within everybody's good graces while not compromising your own personal integrity, I think it's going to do. I think you're going to be one of the bigger channels that comes out of nowhere and start making way for other people to come through as well in your field.
We will see. I mean, I didn't even listen. After I dropped those first few videos and I got my first 1,000 subscribers or whatever, I was like, yeah, okay, I got 1,000 subscribers. It's probably going to about 5,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I was going to be that big, because I wasn't putting a whole bunch of money into it, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think I was going to be that big or anything like that. So it was just one of them things, man. I just this is beyond my belief of how far YouTube has gone for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got another person that has entered the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and put you back in the waiting room.
You got it.
Bring him up. Trey.
Am I live?
Yes, you're live.
Yo, what an honor to be with a celebrity. Oh my gosh, Diesel TV? Are you kidding me right now?
Okay, so let's
Yo,
stop.
I could die right now and I would be satisfied, bruh. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yo,
Trey
has made my life.
If y'all don't know, Trey is my best friend. He has his own YouTube channel also. Trey Pro Studios is his YouTube channel. He does animated. He actually designed this character right here. He has his own channel. He does animated crime stories or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does animated crime stories, man. So y'all go and subscribe to his channel. What do you want?
I'm here to support the greatest YouTuber to ever live. What you mean?
I appreciate the support, sir. Thank you a lot.
All right.
Is there anything else you would like to say?
Let's ask a question. Suppose I needed to, let's say I committed a crime on accident. Let's say it was a murder on accident. Best way to hide a body from a police officer's perspective.
Next question, please. Oh man, next question, please. Hey Trey, put your YouTube name in the chat so people can go ahead and follow it.
I don't make YouTube videos no more.
Why not?
I'm tired. Trying to be your biggest fan is the most tiring thing I've ever had to do in my life, man. Like, you're so good. You're always putting stuff out. It's a full-time job trying to keep up with you.
Well, YouTube alone is almost like a full-time job.
No doubt.
YouTube alone. I get what you're saying, because you were actually animating your own. You was drawing your own stuff and putting it together. Your YouTube channel is still up though, right?
Yeah, it's still up.
Okay, well, just put it on there so they can look at whatever you got on there, and if you can come back to it.
I called to support you, and you gave me homework.
All you have to do is in the chat. I see why we only almost graduated. We was close to not graduating just because of that mentality. So just put your YouTube name in the chat, please.
All right, bro. I'm gonna stay around. Love the channel. Proud of you, man. Keep up the great work.
Man, I appreciate it, bro.
All right,
I'll
man.
see you soon.
All right, man. Later.
Yep. There ain't, man, that guy there. That guy there. Where you at, Mr. Morris? Well, he's gone. All right. Santee, I think he's gonna put his YouTube name in the chat, hopefully. Hopefully. Joe Morgan says police are good too. I've met a few bad ones, sure, but most regular people. Right. That's the only thing I've been trying to show on my channel when it comes to those ride-alongs, man. You never know what day that police officer has had. His wife might have left him. His kids might have been assaulted. Anything. So it's just one of them things. Mentality of guns. I appreciate it. Mentality. It's your first time here. That's what's up, man. I appreciate it. Your first time, and you're looking at one of my lives. I hope you like it. Well, guys, look, I've been on here for 2 hours, man. I got to get back to my regular life. You guys have taken 2 hours of my time, and it's just one of them things, man. Time is money, so I got to get off of here. Oh, my God. C-Cam had to put that on there. All right, guys. Well, let me get off of here, man. I really appreciate all the support. Man, y'all just have no idea. I really do appreciate it. My 1 year anniversary is coming up real soon in June that I've been on YouTube. So I'm gonna try to see if I can, do a special video for that. And we'll see, man. I really appreciate it. Y'all be good. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. And y'all know what it is, man. I'm out.